and all my foodie friends out there. My name is Jamie Miller and I'm here in my kitchen in Maple Grove, Minnesota, where it kind of, sort of, almost showed signs of spring today. But being Minnesota, we do spend a lot of time indoors avoiding the cold. And one of my favorite things to do, in addition to spending time with my husband and my beautiful daughter Jade, is cooking and entertaining. I mean, really, what could be better than entertaining in your home? Good friends, good food, because you made it, good wine, you have no babysitter to pay for, that's a good thing, and guinea pigs. Oh yes, built-in guinea pigs. Are your friends going to come over and complain about being guinea pigs? I don't think so. My friends love to come over, and for a person like me who loves to create new recipes, it's a good thing to have guinea pigs. But tonight I'm going to show you a recipe that I just love for an appetizer. And my friends are coming over, but they're not going to be guinea pigs. They've tasted this before and they requested again and again. It's my Polynesian party pizza. It starts out with a puff pastry crust. Now I've gone ahead and I've pre-baked my crust for about 10 minutes. It's just a sheet of puff pastry. Want to get it started before I start loading on all of my extras. Now if you wanted to make this dish for dinner rather than an appetizer, you could absolutely use a regular pizza crust. But you know, this is an appetizer for a party, so we're going all out. Calories out the window. We're going to use that yummy puff pastry as our crust. So while that's in the oven for about 10 minutes pre-baking, what I'm going to do is put a little bit of juice from my pineapples, because this is a Polynesian party pizza and we need to have pineapples, into some shrimp. It's going to be so good. I'm just going to let that marinate. So what I'm doing here really is kind of a takeoff on the Hawaiian pizza that got to be so popular 10-20 years ago with pineapples and the Canadian bacon. But I'm totally mixing it up and I'm using shrimp and a bunch of other yummy ingredients, including, of course, my Philly cream cheese, which my favorite is the chive and onion, and that's what we're going to use here. So I'm going to let my shrimp just sit around in this pineapple juice for maybe 5-10 minutes. You don't want to let it go longer than that, or the pineapple juice might kind of start to cook your shrimp. And now we're going to go ahead and saute that and start building our pizza. So my shrimp is marinated in the pineapple juice for just about 10 minutes, and now I want to cook it. What I'm going to do, and Paula, you are going to love this step, I am going to cook my shrimp in a little bit of bacon fat that I've reserved from cooking some bacon, which is going to go on our pizza in the final steps. This is going to add the best, smokiest flavor to the shrimp, and it's going to be a terrific combination with the hoisin that we're going to glaze that shrimp with. It's going to be salty and smoky and sweet all rolled into one. So we'll let that bacon fat heat up just a little bit and then toss in our shrimp. And all I want to do here is get it seared nicely. If it doesn't cook all the way, it's not a problem, because that pizza is going to go in a really hot oven anyway. And you don't want it to overcook and get that nasty rubbery shrimp. So we'll just cook this up for a few minutes on each side. And then what I'm going to do right before it's done is stir in some of my hoisin, which is such a great condiment. It's kind of the ketchup of Asia. It's sweet and it's savory, and it's going to add such a great punch to our Polynesian pizza. Alright, so my shrimp is did with some hoisin and it smells so good. So now I've got my par-baked puff pastry crust. I'm spreading on my Philly chive and onion cream cheese as the base. It's going to be so succulent and delicious. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my toppings for the Polynesian party pizza. Alright, that looks pretty good. We want about 1 full container of cream cheese. Alright, so my shrimp, just going to go ahead and scatter that all over the top of my pizza. I've got about 3/4 to a pound of medium-sized shrimp. Ugh, smells so good. Just gonna put that all over. And then on top of my shrimp layer, I've got green bell pepper, which is gonna add some nice crunch and a little bit of tang to our pizza, a little bit of freshness. I'm gonna just sprinkle that over the top. And then I went ahead and I crisped up some thick cut smoky bacon. So you know that usual Hawaiian pizza has the Canadian bacon, but I went with some regular old, good old American bacon, the thick cut smoked variety, and it's gonna add such a great flavor. So I'm gonna sprinkle that over the top. This is looking and smelling really yummy. Your friends and my friends are gonna love it. All right, and then I've got some pineapple tidbits. As you recall, we use the juice to marinate our shrimp a little bit. I squeeze these dry with paper towel just so that we don't have too much moisture going on our pizza. We're going to scatter those over the top as well. And last but not least, we're going to finish our pizza with a little bit of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. So this is going to have all the flavors you want in a pizza, all of that Hawaiian flavor going on, and it's going to be perfect for an appetizer. And then we're just going to pop this back in the oven for about 8 minutes and it'll be done. The crust will be brown. You'll see when it gets nice and toasty brown. The cheese will have melted and you are good to go. Alright, my Polynesian party pizza is out of the oven and my guests are about to arrive and it looks fantastic. I hope you'll give it a try. You're going to love it.